Toyota Premio and its twin, the Toyota Allion, are sedans sold in Japan since 2001 by Toyota. The sedans are designated as a compact car by Japanese dimension regulations, and the exterior dimensions do not change with the periodic updates. The Premio is the successor of the Corona, which first appeared in 1957. The Corona EXIV, a four-door hardtop coupe that appeared in 1989, was replaced by the Progress, which was also briefly explained and available with the Premio until 2007. The Allion is exclusive to Japanese Toyota dealerships, Toyota Store as a smaller companion to the Crown, while the Premio is exclusive to Toyota Store locations as a smaller companion to the Mark X. Both cars are related to the Avensis, which is an important five-door liftback from the Europe, available at all Japanese dealerships locations. The Camry, which is the largest car exclusive to Toyota Corolla store locations, is slightly larger and based on appearance packages, offers the same luxury all-performance features found in the Premio or Allion. The name Premio is a play on words for premium, while Allion is created based on the phrase all-in-one. Mechanically, they are identical to the Avensis, which is exported new internationally as well as sold in Japan. The Premio or Allion are only offered as four-door sedans, while the Avensis is available only as a five-door liftback. The first generation Premio is an upscale luxurious sedan in comparison to the Allion, which has a more youthful sporting nature. Wood trim and chrome accents gives the Premio an elegant look, while the Allion considered to be a sporty or executive type of car. The first generation Premio and Allion were launched on 25th of December 2001. The Premio sedan has a more elegant approach in comparison to the Allion, which has an emphasis towards younger buyers. The Premio and Allion share the same engines and interior. The Allion can be customized with front spoilers and rear-mounted trunk wings, as well as ground effect body parts to enhance the vehicle's appearance, especially designed and sold by Toyota. The Allion also features rear tilting seats similar to the front seats. The Allion continues the Toyota tradition by being made for taxi usage, driving school, and law enforcement versions. On 20th of December 2004, the Premio received a modest restyle with the introduction of LED tail lights. The Allion also received an update at the same time. Both cars were offered with three engine sizes: 1.5, 1.8, and 2.0 liter. The 2.0 liter model received a CVT. The smaller engines were each fitted with 4-speed automatic transmissions. The second generation Premio and Allion were introduced on the 4th of June 2007, with Toyota continuing to offer appearance modifications and local dealerships. These cars continued to fill the gap between Corolla and Camry. Gearbox is on the list of optional cars. The Premio gained the inclusion of a LED in the rear light cluster. Other changes included the smart entry start system, a rear view monitor in color, and a hard disk navigation system which is compatible with the Gearbox XM telematics in service. Four-wheel drive was offered on vehicles equipped with 1.8 liter, a 2ZRFE engine, a 2.0 liter Velvematic 3ZRFAE engine, which was made available in January 2008, thereby cutting the emission by 75% from the level required by the 2005 Japanese emission standards, and also achieving 20% better fuel economy than required by the 2010 fuel consumption standards. The transmission was a Super CVTi. The 2.0 liter engine option was discontinued in July 2020. Fuel consumption figures for the 1.5 liter models were improved to 18 kilometers per liter, and the 1.8 liter model was improved to 17 kilometers per liter. Both types now fitted with CVT transmission. From the 2nd of October 2009, fuel consumption for the 1.5-liter models was further improved to 18.6 kilometers per liter by improvements to the engine, transmission, and to the alternator control.
Ndi expert mu Gearbox tuli Salama Road Bakayiira Zero Garage otusangibwa.
My name is Sebuya Delik. I'm an expert in Gearbox. I'm part of Bakayiira Motor Garage on Salama Road. This is the place where we do everything with my boss.
Okuyiga buli omu abanga alina ewantu w'asobola okuyigira emirimu ne kati waneeno wetukolera osobola okwasaganyiza emirimu ne mukama wange. Gearbox kye kintu ekirwaninga emmoloka okumuvinga. Gearbox era Gearbox wetabaamu oba wewa enfu nuuka tesobola kutambula.
Gearbox is something which makes the car to move, or it is the mechanism which moves the car. The car can't move if there is no gearbox, or if the gearbox has problems, the car cannot move.
Enjawulo ebaawo kubanga Toyota ne Hummer. Enjawulo ebaawo kubanga era Toyota ngeno Hummer biba byawukana mu spare. Yewa Gearbox era byonna tubikanika. Enjawulo zaawukana kati eya Hummer tesobola kugenda mu Toyota. Eya Hummer nnene ku ya Toyota. Ate ya Toyota esibwa mabbali, ya Hummer esibwa wansi. Ebeera wansi mu body.
And these gearboxes are different compared to the car type, and the size also differs. When you compare a Hummer car and a Toyota car, the type of gearbox in a Hummer is bigger than the one in the Toyota cars. Gearboxes in Toyota cars are found on the sides of the car wheels, while for Hummers it is found under the body of the car.
Ate ne bamabbali mipiira. Enjawulo ebaawo. Kale soko tuyisizeemu kweno gye tulaba wano. Then tunaakubuuza n'odda. Ate eno gye mulaba wano ya pulimu. Yafudde nga tegenda mabega na maaso. Kati bye bino ebyabadde ebifu. Zino kulaaki zaabadde enfu. Yazoonoonye yazisiriizizza. Kati tuba tugenda kufuna spare ono tugifikisinge omwokedde ku kkuba etambule.
The one you see here is a Primoz gearbox. It is here for repair because it doesn't move forward and backwards. These are some of the parts which were damaged, which need replacements, like the clutch. So these clutches crashed out, so now we need to fix new ones in order for the car to go back on the road.
Enjawulo ebaawo kubanga era Gearbox eno kati bwe twafunye bwe tugenda okuteekamu ebipya era enjawulo ogiraba. Eno yasobola kufaanagana n'eno. Eno eba yasiridde ekyuma kyagiyiseeko ne yeewagala. Ate eno gye tugenda okuteekamu. Zino ze mpya ze tukozesa. Era enjawulo oba ogiraba.
You can see the difference between the new clutches and the old one when you look at them closely.
Kino kye bayita ekikopo kya drive ekibeera mu Gearbox ya Toyota. Olulimi olwa Gearbox ffe bwe tukiyita. Si kikopo kya bulijjo ndi bakinywera mu caayi.
Ogase ebigambo bibiri ateeko ekikopo kya drive waffe tunebe tugiyita. Kitegeeza katola ekikopo mbadde nunye mukonda gasigulaba.
This is where the clutches are kept. The drivers, which are found in the Toyota cars, according to the mechanical language.
Wano tuba tutandise okugatta. Pangamu ze bayita kulaaki y'omugiya.
And now, this is how we arrange the clutches in the driver. Arrange them accordingly, the clutch gears and the clutch discs. This is a disc which moves the clutch. This is the lock after putting everything inside the driver. In this, we fill in 3 clutches and it has 4 discs in the driver.
Banka Lawkins. Kino obupiira obupampinga hydraulic mu gearbox y'emmoloka eno. Buno bwe bupiira obukwata hydraulic mu gearbox eno okupampinga nga tafuluma wabweru wa gearbox ne bumukwatira munda oil eteefu waayo.
These are used to pump and hold the hydraulic in the gearbox. According to the arrangement, these are the first thing we fix into the gearbox. Then we fix another shaft into the gearbox. And this is the lock, which locks it first. The gearbox has the center clutch, which looks like this. By the way, the clutches differ. The one for automatic and the one for the manual car. The one for the automatic and the one for the manual car. Almost the center clutch has the same thing as the one in the driver, where the clutches are 3 and discs are 4. So this is how we arrange the center clutch.
Zino ze disk nga we twatadde mu kikopo kiri kali nazo center clutch eba nazo.
Era nnya ku 3.
Nawola kati obufu bwazo ate nayo esobola giraba nti kwene eyawukana. Eno omuliro gwagiyisemu nebumalako naye ate eno osobola ogiraba nga yo kwe buli bwonna. Ejjudde egendamu disiki 3 ne kulaki 4 eno werookinga.
Before we put this inside, we first put hydraulic on it, and this, and then the roller which moves the bearing in the gearbox. Then we fix in the gear roller, which helps the gear to move forward and backwards.
Era kaloola akalala kekadda wano eno, kano kaba kayigiya, kekatambuza ebintu bino okumuvinga byonna nga wala wenkataddemu wano. Giya neba nga esobola okutambula nedda emabega nedda mu maaso.
Then we fix the driver in the gearbox. And lastly, the pump which pumps ATF. Since this is a Premium, it has 3 clutches, and there are those with 10 clutches.
Yeno pampu yayo automatic.
Lwaki bagifuula kyeki ekigifudde pampu?
pampu kyekintu ekipampinga etf gearbox eno okutambula yonna yonna era ebamu n'amannyo munda era emokaba tesimbula ne pampu esobola giviirako obuzibu ate eva mu kifo era yedda mu kifo kya wano netuulawo. Ensiba erina order kubanga oyinza ogisiba sayidi emu nga tetudde ate eno ng'esigadde eyasami n'ogibalula ne bureekinga munda awo. Esinziira ku mannyo gano ag'omunda, kino kiddiifu wawo osiba sayidi emu n'ogifiirako ng'eno ddiifu tesobola kutambula nga weeri ng'egikutte sayidi emu eno. Nkyala nsiba ngibalansinga.
And this is where we determine the strength of a car according to the number of clutches in the gearbox.
Ekikopo kimisinga kulaaki nga nnyingi n'amaanyi g'emmoloka gaba mangi. Kubanga ziba zimuvinga nnyo.
As I told you earlier on, this is the manual clutch of a manual car. and for it, it has the pressure and the clutch. These are the two different pressure cars, one for the automatic and the one for the manual car.
Kati eno ye pulesa. Kati pulesa yayo automatic ate bwe buno. Tande jawule ebeera. Ya pulimoni moddo 27 era hydraulic gwekozesa si ono wa bulijjo ekozesa hydraulic liita buli liita ya 9 liita emu enywa liita 7.
According to this gearbox, it uses unique hydraulic compared to the others, and every liter costs 80,000, and it takes 7 liters of hydraulic. According to this unique hydraulic, you only serve once in a year. Because it's an automatic gearbox, it uses electricity in its mechanism.
Gearbox amaanyi gatugalabira ku kulaki nabasomwerako neno wansi mulabe amasannyalaze gekozesa alina amasannyalaze ga gearbox kubanga automatic yayo ebika ebintu by'omunda amasannyalaze gaayo
And let me open and show you what I'm talking about. It has wires inside the way you see it. Now I'm opening the gearbox cover. This is the ATFI, which I told you. So you see, it's unique compared to the usual one. This is the net which cleans the gearbox mostly. This dirt which enters the gearbox. You are working on the gearbox, you need to remove the net and wash it with petrol. So these are the wires which moves the electricity into the gearbox. These are the solenoids which helps to control the fluid flow into the gearbox and throw out and
kasengejja obukyafu obuva mu gearbox eno butaddayo munda ekagisengejja era tuba tumaliriza tuba tufuna amafuta nenkateekamu nenkooza nenzijjamu ebikyafu nenkazaawo. Gearbox eno soyagala okimanyako ekirala, gearbox eno eyina steps zetambula ezitali ku muloka ya bulijjo. Obuladi entambula yayo ebala kati yena omuserekita ya Gearbox. Kusanga mu Mitsubishi bane Mitsubishi bane bino ekyenjawulo ekibaawo ng'omu ya Mitsubishi biba binene ku bino kiba kinene neno pampu ntono ate eba nnene biba byawukanira
So like me, I'm experienced in gearbox and I repair every kind of gearbox or every type. Like now, I'm on Toyota Gearbox. Tomorrow, you will find me repairing the other brands. The advice I give to other mechanics is that it's good to specialize than doing almost everything, which is not good. Like me, I'm an expert in gearbox. You can't find me working on wiring all others. So, Delic is calling upon everyone.
Kati era obudde buno nsanze ku Toyota naate nkijja kunsanga ku Subaru enkya onsange ku Hammer nga ngitagguludde Gearbox nga ngenda kufuna bifu kubanga empanga teyawukana biba mutwe.
Like now, I'm on Toyota Gearbox. Tomorrow, you will find me repairing the other brands.
Osobola oba otaddeyo naye ate oba otaddeyo omutima naye ate nze kyembadde mpa omuntu ng'oyo advice oba oyingidde mu kinundi Gearbox oba osobola okubeera mu Gearbox osobola kwasaganya bintu byonna mulundi gumu kati nze nganze ndi expert mu gearbox. Tosobola kunsanga ate ndi ku wiring, ate ndi mu kugolola oba ndi ku yingini. byonna sijja biteeka mu mutwe gwange byonna.
The advice I give to other mechanics is that it's good to specialize than doing almost everything, which is not good. Like me, I'm an expert in gearbox. You can't find me working on wiring all others.
Abali eyo abatulaba bonna abalina emmoloka zaabwe Bakayiira, buli kika kya mmoloka tuzikola bulungi, tuziwakeyayo ennungi ate ne zitambula bulungi. Tusangibwa ku Salama Road. Ekimoka ng'ekyo kimaze emyaka 5 okiyita mu Bakayiira. Sobola okirepayinga kyonna ne kidda bupya, naweewuunya nti emmoloka yavaawo eyo bagikolera wa. Ate n'ekyo nakyo kitongera bwongezi credit. Ate garagi endala egitasobola kukola.
So, Delic is calling upon everyone who has a car with mechanical problems or an older car, we can repair it to the newest.
Enjawulo eriwo, enjawulo weeri ddala ddala. Kubanga enjawulo eriwo mu mmoloka ezaasooka ate bya njawulo nnyo. Naye kati emmoloka eziriwo kati zijja nnyo nga enkola mpya.
When you compare the old cars and the new cars, there is a very big difference even in the gearbox making. The old cars had no electricity in them and their spare was so sucks compared to the new one. For the new cars, everything is there. Spare is there. You can even ask Google for more details. Report compiled by Ongeso Godwin Mark, Jamil Sekaja, Muwaya,